Hey guys, what's up? I don't know if this position is the best. I think this one is better. Hey guys, so I want to just say that it felt so good being in the midst of my choir members yesterday. Guys, I haven't been to church or for rehearsals in a while. Like, I can't remember the last time I went for rehearsals. Like choir practice, I think the last time I went there was in October last year. Can you imagine? Then I was not feeling my body at all. I was not feeling it. Again, you guys know, perfume was just an enemy for me. And you know now, my choir is made up of youths. And everybody, most of us are workers, and they do have or spray expensive perfumes or deodorants, and during which that was not working well for me at all. I did not want to get perfumes. Right now, my body is now balanced, and I feel comfortable being around them. Just because of the perfume, please don't get it all wrong, I beg. So yesterday I went for choir practice. I was really determined no matter what. I just felt like just making that step will encourage me to always go for choir practice regardless of my condition, and that really worked for me yesterday, and I'm super happy about it. Anyways guys, I'm about to leave the house now for work. I have a couple of things to do today. I have a video to edit, and yeah, so I'm going to talk later guys. The heat I'm sweating. And yeah, let's go.
2 days later.
I feel like my face is so dry. Anyways, good morning people. Today is Friday and I want to make beans, and this is going to be my very first time actually preparing beans, especially white beans. Anyway, I'm referring to white beans, okay? I've never prepared white beans before. I've always prepared red or black, but I've never tried white beans, and that is because I just feel like white beans is so delicate. Once you miss it while you're boiling, it becomes too tender. That's it, you have spoiled everything. So you have to be very careful and very vigilant and timely to make sure it doesn't get too like over tender or over soft. Anyways, so yesterday when I was coming back from work, I really wanted to eat beans, but the lady did not have red beans or black beans, so she had only white beans. I'm like, hey, that's kind of wahala this year. Where will I be start from? I've never prepared that before, but it's just because I have to satisfy my cravings today, and I have decided not to like eat from restaurants or from the roadside or mommy puts. I decided to start cooking my own meals in the house. I'm gonna head to prepare all my ingredients. The beans is still boiling, but I feel like it's almost ready. So let me show you guys all the ingredients I will be using to fry my beans. Over here I have chopped onions, and I'm going to be using Roma for this. I'm gonna head to squeeze out the paste. So here I have my white pepper. Over here it is village bush pepper. Now, one thing I have learned over time when it comes to beans is that please do not forget to add this into your beans, okay? It helps to prevent chest burn. When I hear me fine, it helps to prevent chest burn whenever you eat beans, so always include this in your food. Okay, so I have my seasoning cubes here. I'm beginning to love this onga seasoning cube, and this is the crevette or the shrimp. Anyways, so here I have my grind spices. I have here pepper, celery, poiro. I have my smoked fish here. This is bunga, and of course this is my Roma paste.
Hi guys, good morning. Hope you guys are doing amazing. So this is like the next day, and I'm about to leave the house for work. So I just want to do this real quick because two of you have sent me this particular question, and I am here to answer it about how my parents reacted to my pregnancy announcement. So the funny thing is, my parents had different reactions, and they were so emotional. Unfortunately, I don't have like videos of it because it was just that moment. I just wanted to live that moment. You get? So announcing or telling my parents I am pregnant was like a news they have been expecting for a very long time. Of course, I mentioned some time ago that I had so much pressure on, like my parents were asking me to get married, at least even if marriage no come, might even try get picking. And you know, with the African society, when you get to like 30 years as a woman, people will start throwing shades at you. You know, your parents will start forcing you, making like hangouts with you, like connecting their friends songs to you. You know, my father even got to that point where when I'm in the midst of my choir members, like the guys, right, he would just come in our midst and he would be like, "No, this is my picking for married." I'm like, "Hey, Papa, has it gotten to that point?" On the other side, my mom will just take my pictures and start making connections with her friends sons, those abroad or at home. Like, what kind of embarrassment is this? So the pressure was so high. I spoke to them and I'm like, you guys are putting me in a lot of pressure. If I get myself involved in a relationship and I'm not happy, you guys be happy. They said no. They got to the point where they were like, okay, that is it. Okay, you handle it. It's your life. Whenever you're ready, we are ready. But as you're getting older, just have it at the back of your mind. A woman's clock is ticking. Okay, when you get to a certain age, it will be very difficult for you to get pregnant. So do everything possible to get pregnant. We want to carry our grandchildren. Okay. So that came to me like a wake up call. But you know, I just kept a very free mind. Anyways, fast forwarding to when I announced to my parents that I am pregnant, the first person I spoke to was my dad. And I have this very close relationship with my dad, okay? And he's that person that he does not judge, he does not like overreact. He's not that person that will be like, you don't go carry belly when you never married. What, like, how is that possible? You know, in this 21st century, our parents have become really, really relaxed. You know, they're not in those days where you must get married before you get pregnant. So when I told him I was pregnant, he was like, ah, God has finally answered my prayer. Guys, guess what? My dad did not even want to know who the father is. So that was how excited he was. He did not even want to know who the father of the baby was or is. He was just like, oh, I'm ready to have my grandchild. I don't care who the father is. I just want to, let's start preparing. He was like, let's start shopping. I'm like, Daddy, calm down now, calm down. We don't even know the sex of the baby yet. Like, my dad was super excited. After I told him about it, we prayed and, you know, men now, anyway, he was excited, but he kept his cool at the same time. Unlike women that will start dancing, you know. So, he was happy. He was happy about it. He was like, okay, at least God has kept him alive for this reason. At some point, I'm like, you don't want to know the father of this child. Like, are you serious? He was like, okay. Who is the father now? Now tell me who's the father. So I told him about him, and he was like, okay, no problem. Since you insist for me to know the father of the child. So that's how excited he was. Now, the funny thing is, I don't know how you guys are going to take this, but my mom was literally the last person to know. I mean, like the first person I spoke to was my dad. I told my siblings, my elder brother, my elder sister, my junior brother. Then I waited for like about 3 to 4 months before I told my mom. The reason my mom was the last to know is because my mom is so dramatic. My mom is still the old school, you know, that you must be married before like baby comes. Even though she used to say those things like, born picking first, whether America, you know, come with bed. I know my mom so well. She's such a drama queen. So I wanted to prepare myself for the unseen circumstance because, like I mentioned, my mom is so dramatic. Like, again, we don't have that close relationship like that, you know. So I just wanted to prepare my mind. My elder brother or my elder sister, they were like, when you're ready, you tell her, okay. But Shockingly, guys, when I told my mom about this, she was like, hey, God, oh, now I can die and rest in peace because my daughter will be counted one of the mothers in this world. I'm like, eh? So if it's not ever born for my life. So I want to already concluded that at 35, I might just be that woman that will just never have a child of her own. You know, she had already concluded. That's why I told you guys my mom is such a drama queen. You know, because you remember again, I told you guys she has been doing matchmaking here and there, and I have just been giving deaf ears. You know, I'm not really showing my interest in stuff like that. So she just knew that, okay, this one has already made up her mind that maybe she just wants to be a spinster. Like marriage is not in her agenda, or having a child is not in her agenda. Do you get? But when I told her I was pregnant, she was like, hey, she started dancing, started singing I want to. If you're because then you understand. Started singing, hey, God has answered my prayer, so my enemies cannot be put to shame. My village people, hey, guys, I was surprised because I wasn't expecting that reaction. Like, I wasn't expecting it at all. My mom shocked me. I was expecting to hear that, you don't carry belle. Where is the father? You know that my mom up to date, she has not even bothered to ask me who the father. She had just been so excited, sending me things, buying stuff, giving me advice. When you're at this particular mall, let me know. I'll come over, help you. I'm like, eh? Not even mommy way born me, I did body thing. So see, sometimes say oh age, if I know because my mom back then she will not react this way. I know my mother so well. My mom is so dramatic. Yeah, she was super excited. I wasn't expecting that reaction. I was expecting to be scolded, to be insulted, maybe anyway, oh, it's fine. But yeah, so that's how my parents reacted to my pregnancy. I hope I've answered your question. My brothers or my sisters, like generally my siblings, were super excited. And I don't know if I should add my friends to, everybody will just be excited about it and everybody has accepted it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I cannot thank God enough for still having my parents up until this moment. I mean, I remember some time ago I did a Q&A and someone asked me what's my greatest fear in life, and I mentioned that my greatest fear in life is to not have my parents around when I have my own child. Like I have a child of my own, and God has really answered my prayers, and here we are. So I'm just praying that anything can happen anytime. I'm not praying for it, but I pray that I get to deliver this baby in peace, safely, and also my parents will still be alive to carry their grandchild. So yeah, anyways, that is it for this video. Okay, and if you have more questions, do leave it down in the comment section, and I would love to know your thoughts as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me just hurry up and go to work now, and we'll talk in another video. Okay.